Alright, so I'm back under the 335 once again. Well, not really under it, but in front of it. I really wasn't gonna make this video if it came out worse than it was, so I already removed a couple things before, getting to the point where I pressed the record button. So last week, I went and got a new belt. This is the new belt from AutoZone. I don't even remember what year it was. DriveWorks. This is the old belt that's in the box. DriveWorks. I knew I should keep this just in case. I don't think I did this wrong, so I'm gonna just go out and say, no bueno. DriveWorks. Do a better job. So yeah, I just started up the car this morning, about to go to the gym, and just blew up for some reason. I don't know. Blew up. That's toast. Took off the pulley, make sure that the front seal wasn't damaged, which it wasn't, which is a good thing. It was a good thing because it was wrapped around the pulley. Didn't get to the seal, so I still have a pretty decent seal. It's just kind of dirty. If the seal was bad, then I would have to go ahead, remove the valve cover, check the timing chain, see if anything was on any of the camshaft sprockets, and then after I did that, if I found anything, I would have to go underneath, drop the oil pan again, since I already changed the oil pan gasket. Please don't pay BMW $1,800 to replace that, because that's a scam. Yeah, that's like grease and old road dirt. Yeah, good news is this didn't get into the seal, but if it did, we'd have to go through the whole process of inspections, go to the oil pan gasket, see if anything, not the oil pan gasket, but the oil pan, to see if anything made its way down into the bottom of the crankcase. Then we had to remove the scavenger tube, or whatever you want to call it, the oil sucker. You know what I'm talking about. Not too good with names. See if anything's clogging that, because if anything's clogging that, then the oil will seize up. Well, the engine would seize up because of oil starvation, and the whole engine would be toast, and then, we have to go 2J swap this. So we didn't want to do that yet. So good thing is, got a good pulley. So I'm gonna put the pulley back on. I'm gonna put the old belt on, even though it's gonna be very squeaky. I'm gonna make my way down to the very good big AutoZone in Harker Heights, because I know that they'll have everything that I need. Yeah, you can see it's 6. They were E10s, 6 E10s. I'm gonna look up the torque specs, probably not link it, but put it in like an annotation or something, probably up above or something. Yeah. Kind of stressful, but we'll make it through. With the magic of editing, we are now jacked up on all 4 corners. Reason being, this was supposed to be a really short, sweet, and simple video. You guys remember, belt blown up. This is from an old oil leak. Don't try to roast me. Let's see. So, put the old belt back on to try to go to AutoZone, and, it popped off again. I was like, what the hell? Where's it popping off from? It kept getting misaligned from the tensioner, of course, because, it's going to end up there. So I wasn't looking at there. Kept getting misaligned over here. Whenever I started the car, it would come out here. So I was like, that's not okay. And it was, not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Didn't want it to shred again, so I started wiggling some pulleys. Found out that this pulley, the power steering pulley, can't really see it. Hold on, let me try to get down there. That's an idler power steering pulley right there. This has more play than it did, but it had a lot of play that's because one of these bolts was missing. These, what was it? M10 by 35. Thread pitch was, 150, 1.50. So one of these were missing. I try to, replace some of the bolts that were there to see if they were all the same size. As I was tightening this one then broke. I heard it snap, and I'm not dumb, so Let that focus. I heard it snap, and I'm not dumb, so I didn't keep tightening it. Well, I want this focus. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it snapped. And I didn't keep tightening it, so I just backed it out. Got an Uber to go to AutoZone real quick. Got 2 new ones. One that was missing and the one that snapped. We're gonna put them right back in. Should work easily. Okay, so we're back from AutoZone with a more reputable brand, Continental. This video is not sponsored by Continental at all, but that's what we had to get. Got it for 30 bucks because I had a discount, but we're not gonna talk about that. Yeah, got the old belt off. Got my quote unquote special tool in on the tensioner. Made sure all those old belt pieces are out. All these pulleys are new too, by the way. Did that in, I didn't do it in the video, I just did it. But yeah, here we go. Once again, she lives. Make sure that's straight. I don't want that to break again. Not nearly as much wobble. I think that the alternator pulley might have a little bit of play, but yeah, a little bit. It's not my main concern. Everything is running smooth. I'll bring you guys downstairs. That's all put back together. All these pulleys are good. No more play in the power steering. So, after further investigation, I found out that I was in the wrong. I apologize to, what were they, Drive Time? What is it? DriveWorks. All right, I apologize to DriveWorks. You guys aren't a horrible company. I'm just dumb. All right, so somehow a bolt was missing from my power steering pump. Have no idea where it could have gone. Yeah, I got new bolts back on there and everything's running pretty smoothly. Cannot complain at all. The whole car is button backed up. I just got to put on a little intake shroud and yeah, back on the road. Maybe now I can go to the gym.